reach the semifinal stage of this college football playoff. It's time to find out who has the depth and the drive to take one huge step closer to the ultimate goal, hoisting that national championship trophy. This test is a matchup we cannot wait to see unfold. Welcome, folks, to AT&T Stadium, the home of the Cowboys, right here in Arlington, Texas. As we'll see the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on last year's national champions, the Arizona State Sun Devils. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. We are almost there. Time to find out who'll be headed for the national championship game. Bringing it out, it's Pringle. And he's tackled at the 25. Same spot it would have been, but he left it in the end zone. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. As the first down is still going. They tackled him, but not before he makes the 45. A solid gain.
Chris, a really good job here by this back to be able to find that hole and pick up the yards for this first down. And, boy, Georgia's had some good backs over the years, and this young man is living up to that tradition today.
One play moves the ball to the 45. It'll be first down. Looking for a gap. It's Pringle. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Offense looking to throw the ball. Grab down the middle. It's Taylor. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. That's good timing there. Receiver makes the catch and then has some room to run.
Yeah, anytime you're going to run a route like this, you know who needs to get a lot of credit is the offensive line. Because this play takes some time for the receiver to work his way across the field on that drag route. And the quarterback that time had enough time to be able to navigate the coverage and make the accurate throw. Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
Second down after that run on the previous play. It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
Man, the defense was all over that play. Just left him almost no room to work after catching the ball.
Big moment on the opening drive. They face third down. Out of the gun now on third down. Grab near the sticks. It's Pringle. They make the tackle, but the offense set up with a first down in the red zone.
Oh, the defense. They get this offense to a third down early in the game, a chance to get him off the field, but instead this quarterback shows you why they've had such a great year with a conversion.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Looks like a man is down in the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. moment early in this playoff game. Opening drive, third down in the red zone. Can they convert? Out of the gun now on third down. Makes the grab. Can he get there? Tackle is made at the 4. It'll be first down and goal.
But these guys clearly weren't even thinking about a field goal on this one. They know that field goals won't win a game like this anyway, so be aggressive, and now it's first and goal.
And the Bulldogs line it up with first and goal. Here's the handoff on first and goal. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down.
Well, this guy's got some wiggle, and you can see there he's got some power. He's able to break through one arm tackle, but the secondary comes up to finish him off.
On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score.
What a great play by the defense here, getting close to the goal line. Not only do they come up with a big stop, but they send them backwards in the process.
Potential 4-point play early in this playoff game. It's third and goal. Midfield at the 30 now, past the 10. Touchdown, Arizona State. 6 points for the defense in this playoff game. What a moment. They now have the lead in this semifinal game.
Chris, what a turn of events here. 1 second, you're in field goal range as an offense. The next, the defense is running back an interception for a score. We're looking at a 10-point swing and a momentum changer.
PAT is good, so it's 7-0. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And here's the return from inside the 5. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. Last time out here. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play.
That's how you defend the option. Take the quarterback away and then use your speed to bring the pitch back down.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. Second down and 11. Second down, we're going to throw it. Looking deep down the left side. The pass is caught, but they rule him out of bounds, so it's incomplete.
Well, it's an incompletion here.
Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play. So after taking a closer look, the officials will overturn that previous ruling. The drive stays alive with that completion for a first down. On the run, it's Pringle. And the runner brought down after just a short gain.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Caught over the middle. It's Taylor. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
Off the RPO, caught to the right. Has it back to the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs. A much-needed counter punch delivered. And they get set now to try the PAT. That's the kind of execution that's built on the practice field. A very precise pitch and catch for a touchdown.
You know, when we were out of practice, was one thing that really stood out to me about this receiver was his ability to separate with his route running ability. You can see that right there on game day and how that shows up for a touchdown.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. Holstein throws it to the right, and it's incomplete, just out of reach. A little too much on that throw.
Boy, what a call here by the offensive coordinator. Dialed it up perfectly. The play looked like it had a chance for a big gain. Unfortunately, the quarterback off on the accuracy, put that ball too far out in front of the receiver.
At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on 1st down. Pass not complete.
I think he predetermined where to go with his football. Really didn't give himself a chance to work through his progressions, locked into his primary, tried to force it in there, and it doesn't work out.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? Drop him back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Looking for his big tight end. Oh, the pass is picked off. Could take it all the way. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Dobbs. A defensive score in this playoff game. Wow.
Well, it's one of the worst ways you can ever imagine starting a football game is to throw a pick-6 in the 1st quarter. Luckily, there's still plenty of time. They got to regroup and get ready to go.
Point after, up and good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. First play of the drive now from the 25. To throw, it's Holstein. Fires it to the wideout. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Well, this is a beautiful play when the timing is right, as we see right here. The receiver's got to do a good job of working his way back to the football as the quarterback is throwing it. The timing here is impeccable.
Big chunk gain in the first play of the drive sets him up near midfield in 1st and 10. It's a shotgun run call. Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Grab down the middle. It's Brown. In the clear at the 25. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, ASU. Well, this college football playoff game is all tied up. And it's beginning to feel looking like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly, and they're doing so with such high stakes, answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fields it just outside the goal line. The recovery team gets him down. Not much gained on that return. Here's Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. On the ground, it's Pringle. They'll tackle him at the 17-yard line.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
The game makes it 2nd and medium. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Has the first down and more. Moves the ball to the 25. Good enough for a first down.
But great patience and acceleration to be able to pick up this first down by this back from Georgia. You think of Georgia backs, you think about Herschel Walker right away, right? Sonny Michel, Todd Gurley, Nick Chubb, Noshawn Marino. I mean, the list goes on and on of great Georgia backs.
The senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Getting set. It's 2nd down. Well, early on, it's a fun battle on the road to the national championship deadline at the end of one. Let's check out the early stats so far. We'll see if the rest of this playoff game can live up to a very competitive opening period. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. Caught in the backfield. It's Taylor. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one.
You know, what separates good defenses from great defenses is you're going to give up some catches. But what do you do after the offense makes the reception? Are you giving up much space? Are you giving up yards after the catch? Here, just a really good job by this defense. Yeah, they gave up a reception, but right there to make a nice tackle for a loss.
Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now 4th down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
We'll see if he can make a play on this return. And he's out of bounds here on the return. Arizona State offense comes back out on the field. Great possession last time. They punched it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? Someone on the line there moved a bit early. Offense gets a 5-yard penalty. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Wideouts now clustered. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Looking downfield, it's Holstein. With the catch, it's Hamilton. They bring him down. That's a very solid game, but still well short of the first down.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Quick throw over the middle. That deep shot is caught for a big gain.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
The offense really clicking here. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. And that pass is way off the mark. Not sure who he meant to throw that ball to. Incompletion sets up a 2nd down. Back to throw again. Running out of time in the pocket. Makes the grab. It's Hamilton. They bring him down, but that play moves him into scoring position. 1st and 10 from the 11.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
And the Sun Devils pick up enough yardage to keep this drive rolling. First down. They're going to throw the football. Defense is coming after him. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. Last drive stalled. They're forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. And it's incomplete. Even in a 1st down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
The offense with 5 receivers now, empty backfield. He's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. Quick pass to the flat to a receiver. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Chris, that wide receiver screen came close to hitting a seam, but the defense is just flowing to the football too quickly, and they kept him to a short gain.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Finding space at the 20. He's in the clear. They can't stop him. Steps out of bounds, but not before a huge gain on the ground. Well, we thought we'd see that world-class speed flash at some point today, Kirk, and there it was.
There it is. It's a thing of beauty when he gets out into the open field, and I thought he was going to take it all the way to the house. You got to give these defenders some credit. Yeah, they gave up a big play, but what you love is they didn't give up and just let him walk into the end zone. They were able to bring him down. Let's see if it pays off for them in these next few plays.
On the move, looking deep down the right side. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield.
Now the quarterback found a matchup that he loved, gets a big gain with a nice throw, and now they're down in the red zone looking for some points.
Back-to-back big plays. Defense is reeling. Set up 1st and goal now. Looking for a gap. It's Pringle. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia. But they were backed up to start the drive with some bold play calling, great execution, and reach the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
And he knocks the BAT right down the middle. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. And the Arizona State offense comes back on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Back to throw. It's Holstein. Caught over the middle. It's Hamilton. They bring it down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to 39.
This receiver has just that combination of speed and natural ball skill ability to be able to come up with play after play. Already over 50 yards here in this 1st half.
See what the call is on 1st and 10. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. Fights off a defender. Breaks loose at the 40. Now here he goes. Touchdown, Sun Devils. He would not be denied. They couldn't get him to the
this is what this running back brings to the table for this offense. He's always one touch away from a huge play, and here he gets the ball, gets some space, and from there, no one's going to catch him on his way to the end zone.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it's fielded. Returner trying to make something happen. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Nowhere to run up the middle. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill curve.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. You're right. He shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback.
Boy, another positive gain for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Now it's 2nd down here. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Deep shot caught inside the 25. And he's into the end zone, but hold on. There's a flag on the field. This might be coming back. So take the long-distance touchdown off the board, back them all the way up. We'll see if that haunts the offense. Here's the 2nd down play. And he'll set up to throw. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. It was up 3rd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27 to see if the defense brings the blitz. Using his legs, it's Robinson. Passes the 40. He's found some room at the 45. They make the stop after a huge play. Moves the ball to the 35.
Well, this is a missed opportunity for this defense. They had him at 3rd down and long. They're so consumed with thinking about defending the pass that they completely missed defending the run. The offense is able to get exactly what they wanted, able to get the leverage and the blocking angles, and look at this. They got a 1st down.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Screen to the receiver in the flat. They get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
The completion makes it 2nd down. Timeout called by the defense, their 1st of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Pass falls incomplete on the deep shot, but There is a penalty marker down. Let's check it out. See if the offense can overcome that holding penalty. Seventh play of the drive coming up. Looking to pass here on second down. Looking downfield. Oh, nice play by the defender. Got a hand in there to break up the pass.
Well, the quarterback did all he could here to try to make this play happen, but a sloppy route by the receiver allows the defense to easily step in front and knock that ball away.
Eighth play of the drive coming up. Quite a long way to go on third down. Out of the gun now on third down. The pass rush closing in. Good as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
The Bulldogs will line up to boot it away. Looking to kick it away for the second time. No fair catch. Looking to return this punt. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. So here we go. First play of the drive. Under 2 minutes before halftime. The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a second down and 7.
Hat on the hat up front. Good job opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Important second down play coming up. The back's got it again. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down.
Wow, just stick with this RPO. That's a really solid gain, and it's plays like this that eventually make that defense collapse down. Then you can pull it and hit a big play through the air to your receiver.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Looking to throw. It's Holstein. Delivers quickly to the left side. That is broken up and incomplete.
Defensive coordinator dials up man-to-man coverage, puts the free safety in center field. This is where his instincts have got to take over, and they do here. He reads the quarterback's eyes, leads him to the football, and he does a nice job of knocking it away.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Looking for his big tight end. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
You know, the game often comes down to a play or two, and the offense just missed a huge opportunity for a big play. They're going to have to make some adjustments there and maybe go back to that play and see if they can come up with a big opportunity.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. And he'll drop back here on third down. Quick throw to the left side. And that's a third straight misfire.
Now they're putting themselves in these third and long situations, and it's simply not a recipe for success. They can't keep this up as this game wears on.
The Sun Devils will send the punt team onto the field. And we'll see what he can do on the return. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. The first play of this drive now is set up at the 34. They'll try the right here. He's brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Chris, I just love to see this offensive line and this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
Second down after that previous play. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Grab down the middle. It's Taylor. He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the +47.
Another great play by this receiver. And I tell you, the offensive coordinator is doing a nice job of moving him around. The defense knew coming into this game how tough he'd be to stop, but the way they're utilizing him is making it very challenging to be able to create the matchups that the defense wants.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining.
Boy, the timing here by this defensive back, that is tough to do. You know, we always use the term great ball skills by a receiver, but here the corner locates the football and knocks it away. Great play.
When the pocket delivers over the middle, and they get him down, that will be the final play of this first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Dogs will kick it off to begin the second half. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Back comes the Arizona State offense out of the field. They're looking for some points to jump on top here as we get the third quarter going. You'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. Looking to pass. It's Holstein. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
From the snap of the ball, it looked like he knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football. But the guy just had him blanketed, and he still tried to get the ball squeezed in there. He's got to do a better job of working through his progressions to find that open man.
They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Moves out of the pocket. Quick throw over the middle. Diving. What a play by that receiver.
Chris, when that quarterback threw that football, I didn't think that play had much of a chance. How about the effort by this wide receiver to lay out and come up with that completion for positive yards?
And the Sun Devils lining up here on 1st and 10. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Pressure is coming. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
What will the call be on 3rd and long now from the 44? To throw, it's Holstein. Quick throw to his receiver. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 40. First and 10.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the first half. They go right back to him again, and we can see the second half, that same trend continuing. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm rolling my coverage. Get a corner up in his face and put a safety back behind him. Some kind of double coverage to slow this guy down.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Looking to throw it again. Running back has it on a screen now. Good job with the defense to fight through the blocks on that screen. He's short of the first down.
A lot of times this can be a tough play to defend because you're so concerned with getting pressure on the quarterback. But here the defense does a good job of coming off of coverage and chasing down the receiver.
Pass caught. Second down now. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Second down, we're going to throw it. Bringing pressure. Swung by the pass rush. A sack.
Boy, great job here by this defensive lineman from Georgia using his hands and his speed to close in on the quarterback and come up with this sack. And they've had some great ones over the years, Chris, as you know, starting with our guy, David Pollock, who had as good a career in his time in Athens as anybody who's ever put on that uniform. Richard Seymour, brilliant career with the Patriots, but it all started in Athens. Jalen Carter, just an enforcer up front. And I even throw in Geno Atkins, who had a great career in the interior of that Georgia defense.
They got him again. He's like a statue back there.
Great call here going with that nickel defense, giving you more speed on the field on that third down and long. Nowhere to go. Gave the defensive line plenty of time to come up with that sack. Now it's fourth down and long.
Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. And that one's off target, and the game will remain tied.
That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown, at the very least 3 points, but instead he shanks it.
And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. On the move now. And he steps out of bounds. No gain on the play.
Chris, this one's on the quarterback, in my opinion. He's got to have a better feel and a presence in the pocket to be able to either check it down or get rid of the ball. You just can't take the sack.
So second and 10 here as they try to stay out of third and long here in this tie game in the third quarter. They look to throw it here on second down. They're standing there, gets hit again.
Well, today's middle linebacker has to have the ability to cover, to be able to be a great run stuffer. Also, the ability to blitz and get after the quarterback. There's an example of it right there. These guys are becoming more and more athletic every year in college football.
So here comes third and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Looking to throw it on third and very long. With the catch, it's White. What a move, and he's free. They drag him down after a big game. Ball moved all the way to the 38.
Well, it's one thing to hear about how fast this receiver is in the scouting report. You look at him on film all week. The defense coordinator tells you, get ready, this guy can run. And then the reality comes, and this guy can fly. You see it again here. Nice catch.
First down and more. He's still running. Touchdown, Bulldogs. And that will give them the lead now.
It was just a matter of time till this guy found a seam and took it to the house. Unbelievable job by the offensive lineman, allowing him to get to that second and third level. And with his kind of speed, no chance of bringing him down.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. to kick off right there. We'll start with 25. Offense comes back out on the field. No doubt the last drive was deflating. They had to settle for a field goal attempt, but missed it. Caught behind the line. It's Brown. They bring him down, but a solid game there on first down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker.
Good time here to drop this screen in by the offensive coordinator, and a nice job by the running back being able to pick up some positive yards here on this play.
On 2nd and inches, they've got 3 receivers bunched out to the left. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Scanning the field. It's Holstein. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And the downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
Chris, they come up with the incompletion, but I like the idea of stretching the defense. You can do so much to help out with your short to intermediate passing game, even affect the running game by making those safeties aware that you're willing to take a shot downfield.
The 2nd down incompletion sets up 3rd and inches. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Pop over the middle. It's Butler. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Good job by this offensive line and a great throw by the quarterback to get that 1st down there on 3rd down. It's exactly what they needed to do. This is too big of a game. They've come too far. They're in the playoff. You're down in the 2nd half. Good job of keeping this drive alive.
Looking to chuck it again. Pulls it in. It's Hamilton. They make the stop, but it's a big play. The 41.
The defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a 1st down.
And the Sun Devils looking to keep this drive moving. First down, looking to throw the ball. The sure hands. It's Brown. They bring him down to the 16, but they move the football into the red zone. 1st down.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a 1st down for this offense.
The Sun Devils begin a new series here. 1st and 10. Hands it off from the gun. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What's an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
Back to pass. It's Holstein. Catch made on the out route. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play. Well, Kirk, it's Georgia on top so far. And as we reach the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this 3rd down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. He's picked for a 3rd time tonight. And they'll finally bring him down after a huge return. The defense doesn't just get the takeaway. They set the offense up in great field position. Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. This game just got formation might be to sit on this lead, but we'll see how aggressive they get. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
Second down play coming up for this offense. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Chris, that is textbook by this defense in man-to-man coverage. Nowhere to go for this quarterback. He's looking around everywhere to find an open man. By the time he figures it out, it's a sack for the defense.
So here comes third and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. And it's incomplete on the overthrow. Just too much on that ball.
Well, it looked like the quarterback had everything that he needed there. Had great protection. Receiver ran a nice route. Just not able to convert there on that third down. Let's see what their decision is on fourth down coming up.
Rolling the dice a bit. Up one possession and going for it on fourth down. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. He escapes the pocket. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. But it's incomplete. The defense makes a huge fourth down stop.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this fourth down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
And the Arizona State offense comes back on the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. He's past the marker and still going. He's brought down, but not before crossing midfield of the 42.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. It makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. Incompletion makes it second down. Dropping back, it's Holstein. Quick throw, testing the middle. Oh, and he very nearly threw a fourth interception today. Going to set up third down.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, it could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on third and long. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance, but he held it just a little bit too long, and the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
So on fourth down, it's an all-important field goal attempt. Hold your breath here. And he booms it through from 59 yards out.
Boy, this guy has such a strong leg. No problem. Up into the net from 50+.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. Fielded in the end zone. It's Pringle. What a stiff arm. And he's tackled at the 25, the same spot it would have been had he left it in the end zone. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. Last time the defense got a big fourth down stop. Let's see what the offense can do this time. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Well, this is where you really rely on your offensive line. Late in the game, you got the lead. You got football, they know you're going to run the football. Get behind that big offensive line, run that running back, make sure he protects the football, and you got a great chance at a victory.
Picks up the first, looking for more. That'll pick up first down yardage very near the 40.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
Chewing clock with the running game. Solid game, moves the ball to the 43.
Now I like the run play here, and offensively at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
The game makes it second and medium. With some pre-snap movement, back in motion. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. It's a wide receiver screen. Breaks loose at the 40. Both out of bounds, but it's another big game. This offense producing chunk plays through the air.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
This Georgia offense is moving quickly down the field. Here comes a handoff. He's got the first and still going. They get him on the ground finally, but it'll be first down from the 14. Georgia getting set for the 1st and 10 now. To go with the ground game here, running back takes the handoff. Touchdown, Dogs. This offense is still clicking. It's an easy job for the play caller, right, Kirk? They can't stop the running back, feeding the ball, scores again.
Yeah, I came into this game really thinking we'd see more from this quarterback and all these wide receivers that they have, but instead, it has been the back. And as a smart play caller, you just keep going back to the guy with the hot hand.
So after taking a closer look, the officials are going to overturn that previous ruling on the field. First and goal, handoff. He fights in for the score. Touchdown, Georgia.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that second level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
Extra point is up and good, so the lead now is 11 here in the final quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Back comes the Arizona State offense onto the field. Their championship dreams not quite dead yet, but it's desperation time. They've got to get something going right now. Grab down the middle. It's Hamilton. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. The Sun Devils come to the line in a hurry up.
Chris, positive yards are always going to help you. These guys got a long way to go to get themselves back into this game. But you put positive yards and back-to-back plays, you start to get some confidence going and believe you can do it.
Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. He's brought down, but an explosive play through the air.
Man, and with that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
Quarterback making some changes at the line. Back to throw. It's Holstein. The pocket breaking down. And he's intercepted for the 4th time tonight. He's bringing it back. They bring him down, but that could be a game-changing pick and return.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
And he breaks clear down the right side. It's a foot race. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Bulldogs. He wins the foot race to the end zone.
You know, some people get really upset when you run up the score like this, but for most of the players out there, I think they get it. When you're ahead, you want to win by 100, and when you're behind, you just want it to end.
They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. extra point up and good. They build the lead to 18 during the final quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Looking to pass here on second down. Close to the tight end. Catch is made down the middle. Tackle made, but not before he reaches the 44.
And this offense isn't giving up. Yeah, we're in the fourth quarter. You're down big. But who knows? Make a big play. Try to get in the end zone. Maybe get an onside kick.
To the air. It's Holstein. Quick throw to the left. What a catch. They finally make the tackle, but a huge gain down to the 15.
Well, the offense is taking advantage of the defense kind of sitting back with this lead. That's back-to-back plays of big yards. You know, it's a bend but don't break mentality from this defense, but they might want to reevaluate because this offense is moving the ball too quickly down the field.
Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run phase. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Chris, I'm really surprised by the way this game has turned out. That's another sack by this defense. They've done such a great job of preparing a plan to get ready for one of the top quarterbacks in the country. They've kept him out of sync, applied pressure, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead right now.
So here comes third and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Looking to throw it on third and very long. Looks left and finds his target there. Now the offense will take a timeout here with 30 seconds remaining.
Great job here by the defense. Third down and long. You drop back in coverage, keep everything in front of you, force that quarterback to have to check the ball down, and then you rally to the football to force this fourth down. Great job here by the D.
Offense on the field is 4th down and 9. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Needs a completion here on 4th down. And he's brought down. A sack will end this drive. Huge play here by the defense.
That's really good coverage downfield, and it just looked like the quarterback was waiting and waiting and waiting a little bit too long. By the time he decides to try to make a throw, nothing's open. And result is a sack and a turnover on downs.
Tackle made after just a short gain.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
That gain makes it 2nd and medium. Takes the handoff again. Minimal gain brought down short of the marker.